Shalom. I'd like to give all praise to Yahweh Shemiah Shai, Bahashim Kakudash, the ones to the apostles, James, great millstone, Satis, Shalom, blessed to the elect. Alright, I'm coming at you with another video, alright? It's from CNN, alright? And it says Ford will cut 7,000 white collar jobs. Alright, so the Lord is not done with these plagues, alright, on America, alright? The Lord already got, the measles, the black plague, alright? He got the cornfields out there, and now he's getting the jobs, man. All right, and he got Donald Trump, all right, which is another plague, all right, because Donald Trump is putting all these tariffs to these nations, all right. So it's impossible, it's making it hard. I was reading with the cornfield out there in the Midwest that are flooded, all right. Only 30% of crops have been planted, all right. So that's a very low percentage, all right. And what Trump is doing, all right, is putting all these tariffs, all right. So it's making it impossible, for like products such as soybeans to come into the country, all right, because Trump is putting all these tariffs on these nations, all right, and it's making it impossible for things, for these other nations to bring in like soybeans into America. That's what I was reading in the article, all right. But yeah, the Lord is not done. All right, plague in this place. All right, now he's done. Now, give me a second. I'm at my job. He's not done plaguing this place. Right now he's hitting the jobs. All right. This is Ford is cutting 7,000 white collar jobs, or about 10% of its salaried staff worldwide, as part of a cost-cutting effort. It says will save the company about $600 million a year. All right. So Ford is about to lay off 7,000 people, and that's a lot of people. That's a worldwide. All right. Because it said, it said Ford is cutting 7,000 white collar jobs, or about 10% of its salaried staff worldwide. All right, so 7,000 people around the world are going to lose their job, and that's a lot of people. All right, and that's part of the famine that the Lord says He's going to bring. All right. All right, was the seizing, the stopping of drawing waters, all right, which drawing waters represents slavery, which represents work, all right. Ford says workers will begin to be notified of cuts starting Tuesday, so a lot of people are going to get bad news, all right, and the terminators will be completed by the end of August. About 2,400 of the jobs cuts are in North America. So that's here in America, and 1,500 of the positions will be eliminated through a voluntary buyout offer. Wow, man. So I'll show you the devil Esau, man, how he rolls, man, all right? But ultimately, this is the Most High doing this, all right? The move is an effort to cut bureaucracy within the company and flatten the management structure, in addition to its desire to cut costs, according to a letter CEO Jim Hackett sent to employees Monday morning. Ford layoffs are similar to white-collar jobs cuts rival General Motors announced in November, but GM's cuts were deeper. GM eliminated about 8,000 non-union jobs, or 15% of its salaried and contract workers. It also closed 5 North American factories as part of the announcement. Hey, man, the Lord is plaguing this place, man. All right, not just here in America, but throughout the world, but primarily here in America. All right, because that's where the biggest judgment. All right, the main event is gonna happen. All right, America being destroyed. All right, Ford has been making cuts over the past several months as part of a massive reconstructing that it's expected to cost thousands of jobs across the globe. The company committed last year to spending $11 billion to reshape its business, hoping to boost sales overseas and modernize its fleet of vehicles by focusing more on electric and automotive driving tech. But Ford has been slow to give details of how it will spend the $11 billion and what jobs might be cut as part of the restructuring of the business. It has said it will close 3 plants in Russia, 1 factory in Europe, and another in Brazil. But it has said the moves announced so far represents only about $1 billion of the $11 billion restructuring it plans to do. Ford also faces global challenges. The domestic unit is the strongest part of the company, and Ford reported last quarter that sales and profits increased in North America, but it has struggled overseas. Yeah, because nobody buys American cars. They're garbage. Everybody knows America's trash. All right. everything that this place makes is garbage. All right, cars are garbage. The house are garbage. All right. Promoting significant restructuring. 3. Last year, it reported losses in South America, Asia, and Europe, even as it made money in North America and from its finance arm. In March, the company said it was cutting roughly 5,000 jobs in Germany through a voluntary separation. Really? Voluntary separation. So when you volunteer for something, you're saying that you're partaking in it, you know? Basically saying, I mean, from what I could be wrong, but I don't know, but we'll keep reading. Through a voluntary separation program, it also said it would cut a number of jobs in the United States and the United Kingdom, but did not provide more information about those positions at the time. Ford struggles. Ford faces pressure to improve its profitability. Its profit margin has lagged those of some competitors. It has announced the cost of commodities it buys, such as steel and aluminum, have increased about $1 billion annually after tariffs were imposed on those products. You see what Donald Trump is doing, all right? And that's why Donald Trump is a plague too, man. Donald Trump is a plague that the Mossad is using, all right? Just with the same things with those cornfields out there in the Midwest, all right? They're getting hit by so much rain that, it's impossible to plant corn, all right, because it's underwater, all right? And that's affecting the farmers, all right? And they can even, I forgot what it was, but it said something about importing soybeans, and it's impossible to import them because all the tariffs that Donald Trump is imposing. So it's making it impossible. But hey, man, Trump is a blessing in disguise. It says even though it sources most of those raw materials from domestic mills, but its executives have said the effort to reshape the business is part of a longer-term strategy and not a response to those increased costs. Because of its restructuring efforts, Ford stock is up by about a third so far this year, though it was slightly lower in the morning trading on the news. Still, that's more a reflection of how low Ford shares were coming into the year. Ford's market value of $41 billion is only slightly. Give me a second. Jeremy John speaking. How can I help you? Slide. Give me 1 second.
Okay, John. Just the one. Thank you.
Yep. So, go back. It said I'm at the job, Salakia, but it says Ford's market value of $41 billion is only slightly higher than that of Tesla, an automaker a fraction of its size has already rarely posed a profit, and it's worth about 40% less than Uber, which only recently went public, has yet to report a profit. But Ford and the rest of the auto industry is facing a lot of pressure to prepare itself for the future. The major automakers all have to buy into new technology and plan for a world full of self-driving cars and customers who would rather buy rides than autos themselves. And that's that goes into that all has to go into with the mark of the beast, man. All right. Replacing people with robots, man. That's the vision of Esau. All right, that's what he envisions, man. All right, he already have robots that you can have sex with, which is a fucking abomination. All right, who the hell wants to have sex with a robot, man? Robot sex, what the hell? Hey, but this is the plagues, man, that the Most High promised that He's gonna bring here to America. All right. But this also has to do with the elite's agenda, man. All right. And so many people don't even know what's going on. All right. But forget them. It says they also face competition from tech companies that are also interested in the market, like Tesla and Alphabet. Google got Alphabet's Waymo. It's Ford today. It was GM. All the automakers are looking to do this, said Michael Krebs, Center. Yeah, because the elites, you know, own all these big corporations, man. All right, so they have an agenda, man, which is push that biometric system, all right, which is gonna lead into the market of beast, man, which is the RFID chip, man. All right, but to have self-driving cars, you know, said it's for today. It was GM. All the automakers are looking to do this, said Michael Krebs, senior analyst with Cox Automotive. Everyone cut to the bone during the Great Recession. Then they beefed up since then. They have to figure out how do you wring more money out of today's business to free up money for future businesses. The problem is we don't know when the future business will pay off. Well, there's no future in this place, right? America is getting ready to be destroyed, right? The Lord has America's future already written down, right? Which is destruction, all right? It says Creeps said automakers are also preparing for a possible slowdown in auto sales and a possible slowing U.S. economy. Well, the U.S.'s economy is not going to get better, all right? Trump is not going to do anything to make America great. America already had its time, and now America's going down, right? Said Ford sold 237,000 fewer cars and trucks globally in the first quarter, a drop of 14%. It has essentially dropped the traditional sedan from its U.S. product lineup. All right, we're almost done. It says Ford is playing catch up with other automakers which are further along in their ambitions for electric and self-driving vehicles. It does not currently offer any battery-only electrical vehicles because it halted production of the electric Focus when it discontinued production of the gas version of that vehicle. It lags some other automakers in the race to bring self-driving vehicles to the market, though like other automakers, it does have test versions of those vehicles on the road. So Ford is looking to make new alliances as it restructures its business. It's teamed with Volkswagen to develop new products and recently announced a $500 million investment in Rivian, which plans to debut an electric truck next year. Other big auto companies are also looking toward the future. GM, for example, has brought in millions in investment by setting up a separate unit known as Cruise, a focus on self-driving cars. GM has also sold stakes of SoftBank and Honda. Ford has said it's looking at a possible outside investor in its electrical and self-driving car unit as well. All right, so you know, pretty much, man, a lot of people gonna lose their jobs, man. All right. So you know, it's not gonna get nice out here, or in America. All right. America's getting hit with these plagues. All right, and the Lord's not done, man. And this is nothing, man, compared with what the Lord said He's about to bring, man. All right, all hell's about to break loose, man. All right, martial law. All right, and people are so stupid out here, man. They don't know what the hell's going on. They think it's all fine and dandy. No, man. The Lord got something ready for Babylon, man. All right. But with that, I'd like to give all praise to Yahweh, Shemi Ashai, Shemi Kakadash, the ones to the Apostle GMS of Great Millstone. Salutation, shalom, blessed to the elect, shalom.